look at that. Now we know we're live.
Well, no, exactly. And I see some names that I revere. Some names that I honor up there. Of course, Mighty Nick, in for 62 months. Damn. Ancient of Days.
Wow, that's crazy.
They were subscribing to the channel before we even had a channel. I mean, we have to theorize.
Post.
They knew there was going to be a channel ahead of time. Hey, gather ad throng. It is I, your internet friend, Jared K. Horcrims. And however it came to be, you fell an ass backwards. In Twitch's brewing program, Acquisitions Intoxicated, what is our noble purpose? Well, I couldn't be more pleased to tell you. It's to give you that which you already own, the art and science of brewing. I am joined, as almost always, by Acquisitions Intoxicated brewmaster Eric J. Benson, the notorious EJB, Azerbaijan. Is that all of them?
I don't know. There's like 5 more that I forget.
Yeah, they're inscribed on your bones.
Yeah, it's very custodes.
It's Bass Ackwards.
Yeah.
Now, Baka, thank you so much. Now, you understand that, historically we have adhered without fail to the hero's journey, but I don't see the Crucible up here.
Yesterday was President's Day. No beer.
Oh, and we were also filming something else for the Kickstarter, so that's probably why. That didn't happen. Now, but there are other parts of the ritual that we can iterate to your satisfaction.
Drinking.
Drinking, 100%. Always ready to help on that front. Do you have your MechWarrior Destiny book?
I do.
Here at the office?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I'm gonna get my character done during the crafting portion of today's program. I'm on time.
And this is how he's going to spin it, folks. He's going to say, I really wanted to do this with the audience so they could see how it was done.
No, I would
and
never.
blah, 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 blah.
I would never try
yada,
to make...
yada. I just really didn't do it until the day before we're going to do the show.
I would never try to make the case that I had my head screwed on correctly. And even if I tried, they wouldn't believe it for a second. That's a cool idea.
Well,
I was just going to say, but because
it is fun.
You're doing your stuff, and you have some experience with it already, and having looked at the Destiny sheet, it's pretty lo-fi.
Oh, yeah.
Compared to like a D&D sheet. There's just nothing too crazy on there.
No.
And then if I know that stuff, and I have all my battle mechs and stuff like that, then we can do that.
Oh, yeah, you crushed it on those mechs.
Yeah, but I'm also going to snip. I'm going to snip out my...
Tell me more.
Adeptus Arbites Exaction Squad, so there's going to be some snipping today. Now,
I am loving every part of what you just described.
They're so nasty. The whole faction, the whole point of it is to lock someone down and then have a bunch of other people shoot them with shotguns at point blank range. You know what it is? You know, like that awful scene. You've seen RoboCop, right?
Oh yeah.
The awful Murphy scene. It's just reenacting that scene over and over again on enemies, and it's legitimately like it's a cruel. Like this, theoretically, in this box are Drukhari, like evil, perverted space elves, and they come out looking like nice guys.
Yeah. Compared
to these fucking cyber cops.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, it's not good. But
I'm fucking frightened of them. The way that, we'll see them on the table, but the way that they play.
The way that they play
is insane.
Well, the main thing is that it doesn't matter. Like,
I can shoot you in the face with a shotgun
while you're locked down. Like, if I have a friend in base-to-base contact with you, I can still shoot you.
Yeah.
It's going to be pretty nuts, and their shotguns are super bad. Now, but there are 2 aspects of the ritual that we can iterate. 1, day drinking. 2, still day drinking, I guess, because we have the Bruce Hammered smash beer on tap, but it sounds like something went kind of goof troop with it.
I don't think it should smell that way.
You think it smells stinky?
Yeah.
Now,
it was just pale. It was pale with Polaris.
Yeah, there's nothing weird about this. Is it a haunted vessel?
No.
We don't
touch 54.
Dude, that's the most normal shit there is.
Here's the thing.
I guess Polaris is kind of weird for us.
If that's the color, something's definitely wrong.
Oh yes, that's the color.
How could that possibly be the color? Here.
Maybe that's not that big.
Maybe you mislabeled the keg.
It's possible.
Here. I'm saying, so get a camera on this color and then compare that to the I think that this may be a.
What's the label on say? Bruce Hammered, right? It's on the keg.
Yeah, sure.
Something. Well, I mean, just smelling it, something demonic definitely did occur inside that vessel. I mean, I would be happy to take one for the team on this.
No, just put it up there.
Say, rich malts. All right. Brews Hammered. It's good. It's a good name. It's
Great name.
It's sad that things went so awry.
It's becoming a tradition.
It's a ritual.
Yeah.
Ugh.
What in the fuck is pouring out of that thing?
Dude.
Hey, at least there's good carbonation.
Yeah, the carbonation's out of fucking control. Get a load of this delicious glass. Good Christ. All right, can you hand me another glass?
Sure.
The first one has too much of a hat
It's too hatty.
to serve to our clientele.
Good thing the clientele isn't that discerning.
No,
We'll
ironically.
just drink whatever the hell's in front of us.
Man, this color is not good.
No, I don't know what the.
I guess I don't know what I would call this color. Oh my God.
I call it the bathroom in 30 minutes.
Yeah, this is gonna give you the shits. This is gonna bore through you.
This was
Like
100% pale ale.
Yeah, I know.
Two-row.
I know, exactly. It's the most normal, like, look, this is it. This is the color of it. This, when you boil it, should not give you this. Right? Here's the product. That's incorrect, I think, ultimately. And it does smell.
This has to be mislabeled.
I hope so. Here, did we sneeze? Here. All right, you ready?
Even if it wasn't clean, Orion, it couldn't give this color.
Yeah. It wouldn't result in that.
Whoa. Holy fuck. It smells green, actually.
What does that mean? Young?
Yeah.
Something happened.
I thought we had that barley wine coming up next. Could that,
No,
be that?
That needs to age for another like a couple months.
Oh,
right?
yeah. And that's
I
all.
swear to God, if that turns out like fucking two-row color, we know what the hell happened.
Yeah, exactly. But that said, the barley wine is fine. We also know exactly which. We know that that's labeled correctly.
That's right over there.
Yeah, exactly.
Labeled.
Do we know that? It's in a metal can that you can't see inside.
All right, are we ready? Oh, hey, Essay. You say a lot of interesting things online. I somehow my app got changed to the For You section. And I think because I know people who know you, it started showing me the rest of the things that you say when I'm not around. And it was pretty interesting. I mean, I'm not in a hurry to.
No,
I held it up there for a while. I don't.
Drink it, you cowards.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna bore through your gastrointestinal
I mean, you
tract
could've poured
like a
less in
civics
there.
engineering project.
Like maybe a sip.
Does it actually taste good?
It doesn't taste bad. It smells not good. It tastes
okay.
like a Belgian sort of thing, which to me indicates that it's it could have been something with the yeast.
Shouldn't be something with the yeast because it's English style yeast.
Yeah, it's just a regular old fucking bog standard right off the shelf, right?
Mm-hmm.
From our friends at Y Yeast. It has a, we gotta do our best to
what?
we gotta make a pitch. It's got a
Do your best to make it today.
chewy malt spine.
I
Man,
mean,
I love
you
how you're
know,
trying to save this.
What do the hops taste like? Do they taste like they're Polaris?
No.
Well, Polaris is supposed to have like a novel
Like
mint note, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean that again. That tastes Belgian. This cannot be that yeast.
It cannot be that beer.
Yeah, I think this has to be something else.
How about Null and Void, which was a Belgian dark strong ale
There we go.
with biscuit malt?
Here. Look at this color.
And would that be young at this point?
Probably. I mean, it depends on what if it was.
because
it's Belgian strong.
Green also.
It's
right?
it's Belgian strong, so it's gonna have a lot of ABV and a lot of work to do because it has actual sugar in it, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that explains it. Now, does that color seem a little better?
A little better.
Okay, so it sounds like.
Looks exactly the same color.
Okay, I was just gonna say this tastes
Like that recipe.
like a Belgian strong ale.
Okay.
It's big. I mean, but again, that's what explains the syrup, right? Like that's what explains like how rich the body is because there's a bunch of literal table sugar inside the beer. And so when Eric says green,
Mix that up.
I don't know. But when you say green,
But that was from October, so.
Oh, that doesn't sound that.
What about Journey's End?
it sure tastes like it.
No.
I don't know anything about beer.
Yeah, this sure tastes like this is a Belgian strong ale. Whatever the fuck else it is.
You tried that one, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah, the taste like it's
Oh, could be this. It could be Edgar Allan Crow.
what would I got? Saws. Okay, I can see
Essentially the
saws.
same shit.
I can see saws, right? It's Belgian saison. Caramel, chewy, flaked corn. I can see that too. That might explain why you have the fucking crazy ass head when it's getting pushed out of the tap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that color is an even better color match. Can you go back to that? That is an even better color match for the actual beverage.
Well, I guess we tasted Edgar Allan Crow before.
Yeah, I thought you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then what is it?
Tasted one.
Or maybe you tasted it. Who knows how mixed up this is?
Yeah, exactly. We don't know. All I can say is,
It's
like,
keg roulette.
I'm just saying from the flavor, if it had just gotten fucky, it would be soured and it would taste bad in other ways. There would be other off flavors. In fact, the smell is only wrong if it is another beer that's not this beer. And in terms of the flavor profile, this Belgian Saison, it's all cloves and banana and black pepper. Like it's all these are all the classic notes.
Isn't that what the judge said about your In for a Penny?
Probably.
It was like, it's very, very good, but it's not the correct beer.
Because it's the wrong style. I mean, look, this is not going to get us sick. This is, yeah, okay, yeah. If all it was pale, and one hop and a yeast, this would be a colossal fucking disaster. But now that we know that it's not that, every part of the profile is actually functional. Yeah, Belgian Saison. Like it's actually kind of good. But that is different from the other beer. So how many kegs are back there?
Right now there are
Resting.
currently, there's one on carbonation, one in first fermentation, one in second fermentation.
Oh, okay. So there is a backlog still.
Yeah, there's a bit of a gap when we're doing the carbonation for Draft Horse, but
Yeah. So whichever one of those beers it is.
Wait, we already drank Drought Horse?
we brewed it and it is currently on second fermentation.
Okay, and the purple one.
The purple one is currently in first fermentation.
Yep.
Because we just boiled that one up.
And what's the third one?
The barley wine is currently on
Oh,
carbonation.
yeah.
resting.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, that was November. Okay, right. Sure.
Well, there we go. I mean, it's one of those two, and it's even correct in terms of the dates,
Yeah.
right? And the truth is that as from a flavor profile perspective, they're both in the slot. Like they would both work for this anyway.
Oh.
Well,
I'm perplexed.
what an exciting
Time to be alive.
What an exciting development.
Good beers also.
Mystery beer might be a good thing. This is a good beer. It's just a little, it's in its teenage years, right?
Eating a lot of Pop Rocks and
Oh yeah, Zots.
dipping. What was it? Dipping Fun Dip.
Fun Dip, Flavorade, or Lickamade. Lickamade. Somehow candy comes up on this show a lot. I think it's because it's two drunkards.
Yeah. Well, I just
At
love
lunchtime.
candy. Yeah, we love candy.
It's just candy always seems like the thing that we want
Yeah.
at that time. Now, let's go hog wild.
Oh, great.
Now, do we want to jump right into an exciting new project?
Sure.
Okay, because I think that this actually, because we had spare beers in case we needed them, but this was just a different beer, and honestly, it tastes sweet and good. So, I mean, honestly, this is bring home to the partner stuff for sure. Like this is going to work for him 100%. All right. Yes. Yeah, it's really good. If it's really good if you know what style it is. If you think it's another style, if you think it's some kind of a pale ale and it tastes like cloves, shit's fucked up. Shit's crazy.
It's true.
Well, Orion Rogue is ready to go. Oh, it's rich spice. Delicious. Yum, 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 yum. All right.
We had the Oh Lordy coming, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was Laura's beer.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was powerful.
It was great.
Huh. I'm lost.
It's all right. I had to, the name, the password is such a perversion of a real phrase that occasionally I forget how it goes, even internally. All right. Sanzone, listen, I'm doing my best, but the truth is you don't actually have to sell it. I was selling it as a joke before, but any one of you would be overjoyed to have this beer. It's fucking legit. It's just not the other beer. It is very good. Hey, now that's interesting.
What?
John Blee says, come on, Eric, get your marketing hat on and sell this beer. If you had to sell this beer, I've only had an opportunity to see you ply your trade a couple times. If you had to sell this beer, how would you do it? Like, what would that pitch look like?
Are you thirsty right now?
Yeah. God, is it that easy? I think I already bought it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I already owned it to begin with.
Yep.
That's from a movie.
It tastes amazing.
Right.
Where can I get
You
some
want more?
Where can I get some more?
Yeah.
All right, now, poll.ma.pe. So it was very exciting. The lead up to this, there was a mystery beverage. We cracked the case. We cracked the case in a mere 10 minutes. We were able to, divine its true source. And now it's time to take it to the hoop. Now, here's what I will say about this. I think that this might be the Belgian Strong because it's fucking strong. I kept taking sips, and now I think that I would only use it to treat a wound. I think that might be a big boy. So it's whichever one of the two of those is the big boy.
That was null and void.
Yeah.
Oh, 11%.
Oh God, no wonder. It's
so
11%.
Fucking confused.
So that's why it tastes green, right?
Yeah.
Because it's I bet it's still trying to work up to the last part of that ABV. I bet there's still active operation.
Oh, null and void.
See? All right. Although honestly, it's giving me more of an Agrax.
Yeah, it is a little more Agrax. And
If I'm honest, this is an Agrax color situation.
we've been paying for a while.
I know,
I know Agrax when I see it.
I was reaching over here for Agrax. I was gonna say, you know what?
Let me show you.
Let me show you guys what the Agrax pot looks
Take a little
like.
taste of this Agrax.
Yeah, Jesus. All right, now, so we do need a theme. Yeah. Listen, it's vodka adjacent to be sure, John Blee. We just got to leave it there longer.
Yeah.
GW paints are non-toxic. Yeah, fair enough.
Well, sure.
So what are we thinking?
We can drink them.
Yeah, I don't. Just because something's non-toxic, I don't think means you should drink it. I feel like
It means you can drink it.
Yeah, exactly. It's potable. Oh man, are you seeing this For the King 2? These new videos?
I'm trying to remember which game is For the King. Is it the side scroller?
No, dude. For the King. Oh, that's awesome though. That's like 2 crowns.
Yeah, Two Crowns. That's what it was. Fuck, I love that game.
That is fucking
Yeah.
great. No. This is that hex-based. It's almost like a board game mixed with an RPG.
Was this the one, the roguelike that we loved?
Yes,
Yeah.
the co-op one. So the sequel is on its way.
No kidding.
And it's got a grid-based combat on each side. So each side has like has like a 2x4 block. And so a lot of the combat and a lot of the buffs have to do with like blessing specific areas of the board.
That's fun.
It's going to be fucking...
So they've made it even more tactical, essentially.
Yes, with a bunch of new classes. It looks juicy. It looks juicy. Lord Zaris. Welcome aboard. And also it allows 4 players, which, I mean...
Oh, yeah, because it was only 3 before.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And whenever we played
I love that game.
Whenever we played it, it was always like somebody had to control 2. But now, everybody get 2 character. Yes, Rogue Traders looks pretty fucking crazy, honestly. Lent starts tomorrow. What is that?
Lent?
Yeah, what is it exactly?
Eat fish on Fridays.
Basically, 40 days of, in theory, fasting, and that means today's Fat Tuesday, the celebration time of basically right before you go to a fast and you have a big kind of party. Because Mardi Gras is right before
Oh, it's connected to a Catholic ritual.
Yeah, you fast on Fridays. You don't eat meat on Fridays. You eat fish.
Oh, but there's a business aspect to this.
Oh yeah.
Right?
So way back when, I learned this in a college course. The fishermen in Rome went to the Pope. I said, "Hey, we're not making money. How do we sell more fish?" Yeah, let's look through the books. Oh, okay. Fridays, everybody eats fish.
Friday and fish, same letter.
Yeah.
At the beginning.
That's how Fish on Friday started. The fishermen in Rome went to the Pope.
Okay, so you're fasting or you're giving something up for Lent.
Yeah.
But you're eating fish?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to eat meat.
No meat. And then it's like the tolling of the bells. You know why that happens? Because Mass was 3 hours long and people would fall asleep.
Really?
Yeah, that's why you tolled the bells.
That's too long.
Yeah.
That's too long.
Yeah.
Mardi Gras beer would be interesting. I don't know how we do.
It would. I don't know anything about it. I would like to go. My understanding is that you can rent a band to follow you around.
I'd like to do that just in general.
On your birthday.
I would do it every day. Like have a theme song for when I walk in the room.
Yeah, exactly. Like a WWE sort of situation. Yeah. I mean, it sounds pretty good. Now listen. Fried fish, fried day. See, Times has got it. Times has got it dialed in. Mm-hmm. So, obviously, we all want to have a crab and potato boil. That's not part of it today. Yeah.
Beer would go well with a crab boil.
Crab is usually something crisp.
Oh.
We don't want to go too crazy.
I'd say we'd make a pale ale, but you know.
Yeah, but wait, listen.
I don't know what the fuck's gonna come out of that.
I have to push this
fermenter.
No, we know what it is now because after not even an inch of this dark elixir, I'm shit-faced. I want to fight. You know what I mean? I want to fight an animal in the woods. That's where I've arrived at.
We got a couple crows up there.
We got birds.
Fucking crows. I would, dude. I would punch a crow. Wow. Like an uppercut.
Right back.
Well, yeah, he might. Well, honestly, if I let's say that like a Mortal Kombat style crow uppercut, like it starts low and it comes up, right? I'm just putting the crow where it would be normally. You know what I mean? Like he wants to be in the air. That's
in
his
the garbage.
That's his normal venue. Right?
That was a tree.
No.
Well, I mean, they're in a tree, but they rest in the tree. A lot of times, I'm just saying it wouldn't be a surprise to them if they were in the air. They've been there before.
Sure.
A lighting crow on set? No, Rex Verdi, we have this Laura and it could be more people, but Laura and Ryan.
Literally everybody feeds the
Really,
crows.
they're all engaged in this.
Started for fucking ever ago.
Yeah.
This crow
Years
worship.
They
ago.
were assaulting us in the parking lot.
They were swooping. They're not assault. Let's be clear about this, Josh. They're not assaulting us. I have never had a run-in with these birds. Now, they can recognize faces, and so it may be that
Grudges.
it may be at some point that you said something to upset these birds.
No. They're just on everybody's cars because somebody was fucking feeding them by the cars.
Well, Laura's trying to form some kind of crow mafia. That's my understanding.
A crofia?
Well, basically, crofia. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
No, not crofia. La Crosa Nostra.
Oh, it's your theme now.
God, the old man still got it.
Yep, still got it.
He still got it.
Holy shit.
All right, we need a fucking theme, you geese.
Crow Mafia.
Oh my God.
There are crows. Have you ever heard the song Crows? No. It's pretty good.
It would come out with that
It's by the Gothic Archies. No. It's
what?
It's by the Gothic Archies.
That's
and
not
it's,
a band.
It is. And there's an album called The Tragic Treasury that is a series of songs about a series of unfortunate events books. And the song Crows is on there.
All right.
This is why we're not
Amazing.
getting a theme. You're tangenting constantly.
What? Well, I'm just saying. Yeah.
So
I could go
every
into it a
album
while.
is about unfortunate events?
Every song, yeah. So, as far as I know, the Gothic Archies only have one album, and
I can see why.
Yeah, because there's a song for every book.
What was that? It was an amazing game about unfortunate events. The girl and her family, Anna Karina or something.
Yeah.
No, Anna Purina, Anna something.
Anna Karenina?
Annapurna?
Annapurna, yeah.
Oh God,
The
that's what became of Edith Finch.
What became of Edith Finch? That game was amazing.
I played through that with Ronya. It got a hold of us.
Yeah, but then I realized it wasn't like they had a curse. They were just dumb. Like the family was just idiots. Like they were just doing dumb shit. Like I'm gonna swing off a cliff.
well, they don't do that. And
Yeah.
then the fish thing.
Yeah.
Be careful around the fish thing. Right?
But it was still an amazing game.
No, it really was. It was beautiful, but it was sort of, It is absolutely Stephen Merritt, of course. All right, now, so there is a crow situation. I mean, it seems like crows are big. I'm going to put crows in here as a theme. What else do we got? Yeah, Goblin Gnome. Yeah, people doing dumb. Supria. People being dumb. If they were not dumb, a lot of things in books would not happen.
Yeah. And movies, and real life, and
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna go back in. We're gonna put ravens. Big. It's a
changing it up.
it's a big crow. I mean, essentially, and they have a funny nose.
I don't think the Raven appreciates.
Why don't you do
saying that.
toucans as well if you want a funny-nosed bird?
Ooh.
Toucan. So that's it. Listen, that's another supreme
And
bird.
then you could do a Fruit Loops one, because Toucan Sam.
Oh, I love Fruit Loops. They're great. That was a great cereal.
Isn't there a cereal milk beer?
There's like a million
yeah,
of them.
yeah. There's a ton of them. Yeah. So I'm putting it up. Is it up behind the thing? It is. Now, you have your choice of 3 birds.
You're doing all birds?
It's all birds. Yeah, Rory, listen, believe me, the toucans nomenclature, it was exposed to me from the beginning. I perceived it instantly.
Like the first time you heard of the word toucan or today?
Well, no, when obviously we're in a brewing beer type context, these are just 2 cans.
sure.
Obviously,
Yeah.
what's not to like? Incredible options. So zesty. So tender. So juicy.
Juicer.
It's so interesting. So because to my mind, the ravens and crows, they sort of exist in a corvid continuum, right? And so like the Crow and the Raven, these beers would have had something in common anyway, but the Crow is this is more of a portable, it's got a handle on it.
Yep. Ravens have a different sound they make.
Yeah,
More guttural.
Yeah, they have like crazy abilities of like their mimicry is nuts. Actually,
The tails are a little different.
yeah, exactly. So a parrot can absolutely like mimic human speech and say stuff like this, but it definitely sounds like it's a bird doing it.
Right.
When a raven does it,
Sounds like the fucking devil.
it just
doing
sounds
it.
like a person.
Yeah.
It does. It just sounds like there's a person that happens to be the shape of a bird. Right? It's some Willow type shit.
Oh yeah.
All right, Crow. Well, we can get this going. This is gonna work. Yes, one can Krahulik. Well, listen, the reason he was one can
Wasn't he
Krahulik.
hitting up like high ABV? Yeah.
Yeah, it's because
cider.
exactly. It's because when he started drinking with imperial ciders during quarantine.
Yeah, when he never really drank before, right?
Yeah, and I told him as much. I was like, dude, listen, you started at the deep end. Like you have to work your way up to these. Like your body is not
Well, maybe
ready
he
for
doesn't.
this.
Maybe that's a good way to do it. It's like
higher
one and
ABV?
done, and you don't have to worry about like
And then you're just done.
Yeah, and you're done. That's what I'm saying.
You just check out. Yes, well, I guess that's true. He did get pretty fucked up at Cork's Bar, but that's the only other time.
I always wanted to go to Cork's Bar. I'm
It's
really depressed.
It
I
was
never got a
it was
chance.
as kick-ass as you heard.
Yeah.
I mean, it really, like, you are right to have this desire. All right, Crows.
I'm
J3Z.
gonna base it on the movie The Crow, not actually crows. Suckers.
Oh shit! Josh called the
No.
audible.
Well, I mean, I already said it, but every time the Crow comes up and Brandon Lee comes up, obviously I have to say that Brenna
Yeah.
is the recipient of the Brandon Lee Scholarship
Shit, really?
at Whitman College.
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
She's a classy fucking lady. You know what I mean? Like that's what actually let her finish.
Really?
Because the money was almost out, but getting a hold of the Brandon Lee Scholarship, it's like 10 G's.
That's fucking rad.
It was fucking kick ass, right? All right, now
Wow.
everybody, Nevermore, everybody did. It was pure horror.
How are you serving all those drinks?
Well, they were serving those warp core breaches,
Okay.
which is just like
Is it like a scorpion bowl?
Full of rum.
Oh, it's a scorpion bowl.
yeah, I think so. With the except it's got dry ice and like 13 straws, but you don't.
It's a scorpion bowl.
But you don't need to. Theoretically, I think everybody's supposed to have their own straw, but you can gather the straws up like a sheaf of wheat, and you can.
Jesus Christ.
You can
Are you serious?
quite. And
Did everybody get their own one?
no, but more came. If there was ever a drink that was empty on the table, somehow another drink would materialize, because the cast and crew were all fans of Penny Arcade, and they showed us the most incredible. They showed us an evening that I am still occasionally hungover from,
That's freaking
like
hilarious.
almost 20 years hence. It was fucking insane. They just kept bringing that shit. They just kept bringing that shit.
That's. I mean, to me, that's amazing. That's just
No.
like.
No, I think that Kara did sexually harass a Klingon
I mean, who doesn't?
at a certain point, but that Klingon was also our friend Paul, who had invited us, and so I mean, it's you know,
fine.
I think that everybody was sort of on the same page.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, so we have Crow. So what are we thinking about in terms of a style?
But do we know anything about this?
Of a
Is
style.
this just
Do we know anything
generic
about crows? Yeah, it's the birds.
Just generic crows.
It's those dark birds.
Oh, I mean, I know what a fucking crow is. I'm saying, are we doing anything other than just
Crow.
our
Crows.
boy,
Well,
the crow?
Yeah.
They're doing Crow Mafia.
Great. Well, listen. There's a La Crosa Nostra. I'm telling you, there's multiple axes, multiple angles in here. Now, Orion Rogue is suggesting a black lager. There is nothing wrong with a black lager, in my opinion. Right?
Sure.
I mean, black lager, classic taste, and I keep seeing so many of them. Orion, they seem to be getting really big. There's no fewer than 3.
I like a London brown ale.
Tell me more.
Well, because of the oh shit, that's Ravens. Never mind.
Oh,
The Ravens at the Tower of London. You know how like
yeah,
England will be fine as long as the Ravens are there.
yeah. A raven is just a big crow. I mean, if you think about
They're
it.
not the same.
Yeah, now you're
If you're gonna put both of them on the poll, Jerry, now you have to stick to one.
yeah.
You did it. You should have
Yep.
put Corvids on there.
Yeah, Corvids. Then we got Magpies. Could have done Stellar's J.
Yeah, red winged blackbirds.
I don't need to hear about
They're in my
Jennifer
neighborhood.
Lawrence in this thing or anything.
We have mad crows. I mean, and I don't hear him going crazy right now, John Blee, but certainly for whatever reason during the war game streams,
No battle.
they do not shut up.
There's no battles. They're not here.
No, exactly. It's just like what we've determined, the lore, at least in the studio, is that crows are always drawn to battlefields. They're just like inherently drawn to them, but it doesn't matter the size of the battlefield. Even if it's a simulated battlefield that's 4x6, the whatever instinct crows have to enact their dark harvest is still there. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, you could take it to Deep Crow. If you
I think
wanted.
we've done a deep crow beer.
Yeah,
I think we did, yeah, but you know.
I would be surprised if we hadn't.
I like a brown IPA.
Really?
Yes. It literally is basically everything in a glass, kind of like whatever the hell we're drinking now.
Yeah.
A specialty IPA, hoppy, bitter, moderately strong, with some caramel, chocolate, toffee, or other dark fruit malt.
Yeah. So you're messing around with the
Well, it's
malts a bit.
Yeah, it's like, crows are scavengers and
Absolutely.
waiting around to get what they can.
Yeah, exactly. They're not picky.
No.
Right? Yeah. Brown IPA, into it. Black lager, delish.
Yeah, they use the Galaxy in there. Get all the flavors, just blow it all out.
Yeah.
If you can find that shit. Yes. Blue Jays and Stellar's Jays, all in the mix there. Cardinals, I think.
And I feel like just an Irish stout. Or just a stout
Yeah.
in general. I mean,
They're all good.
a stout is a classic. I
Well,
would
yeah, exactly.
associate classically with a
With
crow.
these birds over the mantelpiece.
Yeah.
All right, so take a look at that. Yes, Pirro. You might have showed up a little bit late. All of the choices today were different birds. Bribs.
Ribs?
Raven, almost certainly. I feel confident. I think Deep Crow as well. But this is mostly about the elite crow army that Laura, Orion, and others have begun to amass here at the office. Under their direct control, I might add. Yeah. No, it's true.
Yeah.
So what are you crafting today?
I am working on my chaos lore.
Oh, the new mounted one that I saw yesterday?
Oh yeah.
Well, now that you have your palette, like it's completely locked in, it's just iterating on different models, right? Yeah.
It's not even that. It's just getting through the giant Archaon model.
Yeah.
Now, after you do that, everything else is just,
It's just easy.
a freaking cakewalk.
Right? Well, she may also have squirrels as well. It could be a squirrel girl situation. Those comics are amazing, by the way. If you've never read the Squirrel Girl comics by Ryan North, who used to do like dinosaur comics, he's done a bunch of other cool projects.
Oh, neat.
Those are treasured documents at my house because she's like fighting Galactus and stuff. Like they're humor comics. They're not.
Oh,
It's
okay.
super silly, and it's essentially a parody of Marvel, which they desperately need. Like, it's too serious. It needs to be goofed with from time to time.
That's fun.
They want the lager.
Okay. What the hell was it?
Black lager.
Sure.
A blogger, if you will.
If you will. A vlog.
No, there's no V.
Vlog.
No.
Oh, is he still doing fucking dinosaur comics?
Why wouldn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I guess the art's done.
Is that the one with the one strip thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the art's done. Oh, that's great news. That kicks ass. I'm overjoyed. I think he's such a cool guy. Really, really neat. Old school webcomics royalty for sure. Okay. Oh, I better get my thing. Tomboy notes, so that I can put our information in here, so I won't forget it. I have a feeling I know what the SRM is going to be, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Okay. So ABV usually this is pretty low, between 4.5 and 5.5.
Oh, just because of this is just the style.
Pyro, a black lager is more like a Czech dark lager, where a Dunkel has more melanoidin flavor in it.
Richer malt.
Caramels.
Mm-hmm. Do we have the melanoidin?
Yeah, right
We
there.
do. We have the melanoidin malt right here. So this is malt soaked malt. Is that what it is?
Pretty much. I mean, the way you make a Scottish wee heavy is decoction mashing, where you pull out malt, cook it so it caramelizes, and
yeah.
you
It
throw it back in.
Yeah.
This simulates that.
Oh, okay. But how do they make
I
this?
have no fucking clue.
Because
I don't subscribe to that Witchcraft magazine.
that has a dark, rich flavor. Woof. It's double malt.
Yeah.
All right, ABV. So where are we sitting here? Yes, yeah. It's a double. It's a malt. Malty malt Wahlberg.
Malty malt from the Funky Bunch?
And and one presumes the Funky Bunch.
Can't leave them out.
I was whenever we have to drive on some kind of a trip, I'm always exposing these teens to
Did you expose them
90s.
to the Funky Bunch?
to 90s hip hop in general. And then, but I also took it upon myself to make sure that they understood about Joey Lawrence.
Oh, sure. Whoa.
And There's Nothing His Love Can't Fix.
For your baby.
I think there's nothing his love can fix either. I think his love is functionally inert.
Yeah. So what do they think of Marky Mark? Did they feel the vibration, or
It's just not for them.
then
It's not
did you
for
did
anybody.
you mention this is the guy in the movies with Will Ferrell now?
No, because we haven't seen those. But basically, the case that all they want to listen to is Mr. Dabalina, Mr. Bob Dabalina.
Why would you not?
Mr. Dabalina, won't you quit? But no, I mean they know the stuff that we have gotten to, and they know sort of what they like, and then I try to expand it, and it's always wrong. It's
know how
never
to-
correct.
But you know what? You've done your job. You've exposed them to it.
Absolutely, but no, they find that specific sort of thing like Marky Mark and Vanilla Ice. They find all that it sort of just feels ersatz to them. It just feels
Yeah.
like hangers on, basically. It just feels like.
Well, that's how it felt when it came out.
Yeah, exactly. Like trend
Nothing's
hopping.
changed.
Like trend hopping, right?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that they already get it.
Yeah.
4.5%.
The problem, Jerry,
Yeah.
is you didn't give them snow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, I definitely played Informer. Say daddy me snow, we want to play licky boom boom down, I guess.
How strong is that beer?
No, unfortunately, that's a real song, Ghost. That's
God,
not
have you
that.
not heard that song?
No.
That's not.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, this is This is a pure boy,
I'm gonna go
and we want to keep it this way.
You know what? I feel like I'm in the Indiana Jones movie when I just drank the wrong cup. Took from the wrong grail. That's how old I
you
feel
didn't
right now.
choose wisely.
Yeah, well, I just feel like my fucking face is melting away at this point. So damn old.
8.5.
Great.
8.
What?
No, 4.5. But 8.5 could be pretty good. See, Rush is like, I love that song.
Yeah. Because Rush is probably our age.
God, it's
Our age?
The lyrics
You're
are
not.
40.
Oh yeah, he's almost 70. It's fine.
How? You're not even that old.
The lyrics of Snow's
Josh,
Informer.
how old are you?
None of your business.
Yeah.
43, almost.
40 in
Oh.
June.
LMPW, I'm 94 years old.
Hold the fucking phone. You're gonna be 40 in June and you have not heard Snow? That I don't even understand. That now doesn't even make fucking sense.
This is what I was trying to figure
Did it
out.
come out between 2006 and 2012?
What, you didn't have ears before
No,
2006?
it was previous. In India. So you're saying that Snow's Informer by the Canadian
I'm pretty sure
Rasta
super popular over
artist
there.
wasn't big in Mumbai?
No.
Okay. That probably makes sense.
I don't know. I could see it being very popular.
I feel like it would have been really popular. At least in Delhi.
They had their own music. They love,
Yeah.
They love Bollywood. They
Yeah,
love this.
yeah.
I think they
they've
would have
got
loved
the
Snow.
genres. Everybody's seen Triple R, right?
No, I haven't actually.
Oh.
But have you watched Bahubali?
No.
Well, then fuck off. Don't come at me with Triple R if you haven't seen Bahubali. 1 or 2.
Triple R.
No, you don't. No, can't come at me with that.
Man, it's unrelenting. I was fucking pulverized by it. It just pummels your fucking head for hours. Like, sometimes it seems like it's becoming a different movie while you watch it. Anyway, it's really, really cool. Anyway, 4.5, we got it. Now, we're looking for the CERM, although I suspect...
It's actually between 14 and 35. We'll say.
What?
Yeah.
Or more.
Or more.
Between 14...
And 35.
So all would help.
But we could, I mean, you could jack it up to 40.
Yeah.
And then make 1666.
Da, 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 da. Well, Orion, it's surprisingly light, but not for a lager.
Oh, yeah. And that's just down there to give you, options like inside the style.
Yeah.
But it's not, this is not a juvenile crow. You know what I mean? They got that odd
got some
coloration.
age, yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's going through puberty. His
I thought it was. I thought it was
feathers
some.
are changing.
I thought it was some. But literally though, I thought it was some weird ass bird that like was new to our neighborhood or something like that. No, it's just a juvenile crow. It just has a different. They just got a different look. They have a different drip, for lack of a better term. What happens if you make a smash using those grains which are included primarily for darkening? It would be really bad.
Dude,
So,
interesting.
yeah, I mean, because even in the dark beers that we make on the show, the grains that you use to darken them are typically just 4 to 8 ounces in the total bag, right? It's like a
Like a Schwarzbier. Yeah.
well, Schwarzbiers are good though. This is more like the Rausch.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I think that there'd be like one note going this way.
Oh, yeah. That'd be funny to try one day.
As a smash,
As a
right?
smash, there'd be really little ABV, but like if you put it was 100% black malt, it'd be roasting your face off.
Well, yeah, it'd be like for people who like the really like that like 100 scale peat.
yeah, it'd be
right?
Ardbeg.
Yeah, it'd be the mean stuff, right? Yes, absolutely, Piero. Let me put a few of the options in that out here for you.
I mean, you could do. Which one's the coffee one?
Coffee is black malt
Yeah, you
for me.
make it
Or
taste
chocolate.
as much like coffee as
Chocolate.
possible.
Yeah. I'm saying these are
Special roast too. Special
Yes.
roast is another one.
special roast is a classique. But yeah, these are all roasted to get there. Although, and the carafa, is that a crystal that's roasted?
Yeah.
Yeah. exactly. So in every case, it just sort of turns up whatever that default was. But yeah, chocolate and black malt, I think we sort of understand. Black malt is more of the coffee one.
Yeah.
Roasted barley, as I recall, is nutty.
Chocolate's nutty. Roasted is roast. You're gonna get a lot of roast on that one.
That's somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good, but holy shit. You make the whole fucking thing out of that. Woof. Ugh. That's going to be a lot. 40.
That's what I'm saying.
No, we don't want that. You get that on anything. It's stained forever. Like, it's never coming out.
No. IBUs, 18 to 34. Remember, these IBUs are really just to balance out any kind of malt. We're not going for super.
Yeah.
So as far as the crow flies, what does that mean? That 18 is like perched in the tree.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean none of these are crazy, but again, it's most of the vibe is about crows being scavengers and harvesting things and pulling them in. Mm-hmm. So I might have mistyped IBU.
Ooh.
Elliot, do crows have magnetic, one of those weird ass magnetic orientation organs as well?
Technically we do too. Humans do.
Really?
Yeah, it's just incredibly weak.
It just sucks.
It may as well not be there.
So we kind of know where north is, but
so
not really.
it's like vestigial almost.
Yeah, it's vestigial.
Well, that's what we're going to evolve to next. That's like our next, million years.
Yeah,
That's
the psychic
shit,
awakening.
Yeah. Happy Goblinization Day.
Hold on a second. You get 2 of the 3 letters wrong. Typical thrill. I don't know. I don't know how it happened. I wish that I did know.
I probably know.
Eat your fruits and vestigials.
Oof.
This fucking chat. Yeah, when the magnetic poles reverse, are all the pigeons doomed? Oh, God, that's the interior core of the Earth starts spinning the other way.
Yeah, didn't that just happen? Right?
I read something
about that, yeah.
I don't know if it's on the way. I mean, that seems like that. It's a Mayan calendar, year 3000.
Yeah, exactly.
They want 24.
24,
which
cool.
honestly is perfectly balanced.
Okay, so for this, we're going to do 2-row.
Mm-hmm.
Which is clean and crisp and kind of balanced, just
Straight on till morning.
straight on till morning. Yep. Copeland, which would be probably summertime crows, like where it's sweet, and they're eating like rich fruits.
Yeah, berries.
Yeah. Or 6-row, where they're just eating garbage.
Yeah.
All the scraps.
Okay. Yeah, 6-row. We don't have that up here because it's not that. It's sort of perverse. It isn't a baseline option. Beak magnetite? I mean, did I miss all the great Beak shit?
What?
They're talking about these birds.
Oh.
Well, yeah, John, but perverse insofar as like it 6-row just has a pretty harsh wheat character is not bad in a beer, but the 6-row is just very, very wheat. I would say it is an aggressive amount of wheat structure.
I mean, maybe that would have been a better description then,
Yeah.
rather than shaming it.
Yeah, grain shaming.
Wow.
Specialized cells in birds' eyes that may help them see magnetic fields
Wish I had that ability.
It's thought that birds can use both the beak magnetite
What?
and the eye sensors to travel long distances over areas that do not have many landmarks, such as the ocean. Fuck yes. Widow's beak. I'm loving that, Alan.
What do your beak eyes see?
Kiddo Sky, is that true? Do they actually have like when the light that reflects off of a crow? Is it actually like polychromatic?
Huh.
It's thought that crows invented the first transistor radios, Sir Copeland.
Ooh.
When hens, pigs are trimmed, they lose their magnetite sense. No. Polychromatic, Brianish, listen. I love what I'm hearing.
All right, now before we get to secondary grains, what we can kind of do is play around. We can say no more base grains.
No more.
Or are these?
Is it time to begin scavenging?
Yeah. One, are they a malty sweet young lad, which would be a little bit of Munich, or are they a little bit more bready, which is going to be Vienna? Or no?
They taste better breaded.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like which of the. Let's see. More grand. So, what are they seeking out? What are they building together? Gross love shame. Listen, Jux, everybody's always trying to get fucking.
Yeah,
They're trying to get sparkles in these beers.
we've done it. We did that years ago.
Ghostly, they do. Well, they put like RFID chips and shit in their hands.
The Magnum ones I didn't get. That it feels like it's going to pull out at some point, and then
What are we talking about?
people basically implant little tiny neodymium magnets
Magnetoire?
in their finger, so they can basically sense magnet fields.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Something that happens, at least in my car, the kids, they do not like to drive places with me because I'm constantly casting spells on strangers that we see, like that are like walking outside.
Okay.
If I see a person,
You're just like.
no. It's like I'm
But
driving, and then I'll be like,
But those people don't realize that that's just how you wave.
oh
to
no.
eye.
Some of them, they know. Some of them sense at some level.
Yeah.
Their protective aegis is tripped, and they sense, they get the idea somehow that I'm present, and my powers are known to them.
Maybe they just prefer that you keep your eyes on the road and not look around everywhere and do magic on people.
Not look around
They're
for
afraid they're gonna die. That's why they don't want to
look around for targets.
Wait, so people are fucking putting magnets in their hands now?
Yeah.
I have to do it.
So, and yeah, apparently, according to what I've read, you want to put it on the little finger of the non-dominant hand.
What the fuck's that supposed to do?
It's so it doesn't get torn off.
No, why are you doing it?
So you can wave your hand around and feel magnetic fields.
For what purpose?
So you can feel magnetic fields.
Who
No,
gives
that's
a
it.
shit?
No, so you
Why
can-
do people do lots of things?
can
Why do
ride-
people hang themselves from hooks? Because they want to.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I don't do that, but I installed the hooks, but then I was like,
That's a bridge too
I
far.
can't even look at that shit. It's
well,
like,
of course, wait, no one. Yeah, I feel like it's a
yeah, I mean,
rare
that's
taker.
weird.
Oh, I mean,
No,
there's.
it's super
I've
popular.
seen
What?
where people are hanging in the
It's
middle of
popular
parties.
In
that zone.
In that zone, very popular.
Yeah, I guess everything's popular in your fucking genre.
Like it's yeah. I don't know.
Well, we'll talk about this at the crafting phase. Anyway, they say no more. They say that they want Copeland, and that's what they want.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, Goblin Gnome, I'm not doing it. Guava Papa's got some neat facts for everybody.
Yeah, no.
What in the shit is going on right now? What are we talking about?
Josh,
It's just your skin,
I think this is a
but
sex thing.
it's still gross.
Josh definitely discovered some novel interests, I think, in the chat.
I mean,
Josh is like,
talking about
I
implanting
hate to
stuff in
look
your
at it,
skin.
but I can't look away.
I can't look at it.
Either one. Yeah, Cinnabites, exactly right. Cinnabon.
Ooh, I would love a Cinnabon.
Now we're talking. Anyway, so they say no grains. They say that that's the grain that they like, and they're sticking to it.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So are these young lads eating a lot of dried coffee, where we would
Coffee
go with the
beans?
special roast? Are they eating a lot of candy, where we're going to use a dark crystal?
Corn.
Or are they eating a lot of nuts, and we'll go with the chocolate?
All right, here. So I got special roast. I love that. And the second one,
Crystal?
crystal. Oh, called candies and stuff. Like right off the street. Syrupy, sticky candies.
Lollipops right out of babies' hands.
Yeah, right out of their craw.
They would.
Or like nuts and things like that, which would be chocolate malt. Man, I told you about the licorice.com site. I want to order like $100 worth of licorice from that thing.
Oh, your cart has like $100
and it's not a lot.
of premium licorices?
This is like premium, like it's expensive licorice. I'm like, damn.
Wow.
But there's like licorice
Doesn't
filled
look
with
that good.
with other goo, like old Gusher style licorice.
Oh, what? Some of these are dipped in chocolate. Gross.
I don't know, strawberry and chocolate. That's like a strawberry.
Oh, don't put chocolate on my licorice.
For me, chocolate and licorice, that seems like an interesting...
I would be
Chocolate
interested.
flavored licorice, though. You ever had that, Jerry?
Yeah, that's
I'd be
pretty good.
interested.
That's
in
okay.
I'd like a white chocolate with a strawberry licorice. That could be kind of fun. I love
don't-
white chocolate though.
The
So
problem is, it
Yeah, I
depends
love
on the
white
texture
chocolate.
of the licorice.
Yeah. So for me, I actually really like the most regular, thick, cylinder chunk of dark black licorice, double salt
wait, double salt.
until morning. That's the
That's a thing.
That's
salt,
the real
salt on
stuff.
licorice.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
real stuff. Is
that's
the, salt.
the
Like the super anise, like
yeah. And it's like the licorice and stuff from those like northern European
Yeah.
licorice holes, double salt. There's other
That's
there's
wild.
other really
Okay, I
there's
don't-
other types of licorice that are they're like super dark and dense. That to me just taste like poison. Like the licorice flavor is so intense that it's like a licorice drop,
Yeah.
and you put it in there and you're just like
Yeah.
no. So they want the candies off the street.
so crystal.
They want crows pulling them up by the stick
Okay.
and eating them whole. Whorehound candy is okay.
What is it?
I don't know if I've ever had that.
Whorehound, it's a traditional
I also haven't had the salt licorice yet.
hard candy. I think that you'd probably like it. It's really, really interesting. There they do licorice, like dark licorice sauce on ice cream.
Whoa, that sounds amazing.
I feel like that might be fucking good.
That sounds so good.
I feel like that might be fucking good.
Like
Jet
melted on
black,
it? Oh,
yeah, jet black licorice sauce on the vanilla ice cream. Put it in here.
Damn. Yeah, okay, that's interesting.
Here. They want the crystal.
Okay. So we could say no, we're done here. That's our choice.
Absolutely.
We could go with some carrot. Ooh, interesting.
What are you thinking?
What about chocolate rye?
Oh, that would give it a little odd spice.
Give me that right.
Ooh.
Or a caramunic, which is going to be more caramel and malty flavors.
Yeah, like a malt ball. But yeah, man, chocolate rye. That feels kind of crowy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the feather dust, right?
Ooh.
Some beer ice cream. This is also not uncommon. Guinness floats and so forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not too crazy. It makes perfect sense, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the Rodler or the Knuckle. It's like
Beer's
beer's a pretty nice combo, actually. And when I was in Leavenworth, they got the Rodler right on the menu. Right on the menu.
That's fun, isn't it? Yeah.
We need the Rodler. Well, yeah, I mean that sounds all right, Brianish. I think you're moving in the right direction. Do you have any plastic weld?
I do.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I do.
I may need some. I think I might have some in my box, but I don't know.
Yeah.
There was a spill. I'm not super proud of it.
That was wild. Wait, you spilled the plastic weld? I did that too, and it was
I have 2
frightening.
containers. Yeah, it turns into something else when it's outside of the bottle and on something. It undergoes a state change, for sure. They want the chocolate rye. I think you sold them on the chocolate rye.
I think you sold them on the chocolate rye.
I mean, it's not something we used before, which is always intriguing.
Yeah, exactly.
What was our color
The color's 40.
and our ABV?
The ABV is 4.5.
Oh.
And I know all these things because I wrote them down. Yeah, I did. It was a good idea because of the 11% demon beer
That we thought was a pale ale.
that we thought was a pale. I'm glad to hear it though, because ultimately that means that Bruce Hammered is still in there somewhere, in one of those
Possibly.
containers, or maybe not.
I think we.
Because there was a bunch that didn't end up getting
Yeah,
made.
I think we may not have actually brewed it, and then something switched or something weird.
Yeah, that could rest a little bit. The whatever this is, it is young. I'm glad I had an opportunity to figure out what the green taste is, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just not. It's just not there.
Mm-hmm.
What am I tasting? Is it like yeast in suspension?
Pretty much.
It's just still. It's
The
still
yeast is still
working.
working. It's still
right?
aging, yeah.
Okay, because I have tasted that before. Now I know how to place it. It was worth it for that reason alone. But it's also really fucking good. All right,
Leave it over there too for a while.
this is what I would say.
All right, I'll put it back in the fridge.
I would just put it back in the fridge.
Just don't label it Bruce Hammered.
Yeah,
What
hey,
should we label it?
no,
Known.
do Nolan Void.
Nolan
That
Void.
was the strong Belgian. Let's
The
do it
one
that
we
way.
tried before,
Yeah.
early. Just
Yeah.
write that on it.
All right, now, so is it time for hop?
Yeah, what kind of hops what flavors are we
Yeah,
thinking?
exactly. So what is this thing? What has come to roost? What compounds are attracted to this bird? It's suffused with them.
Yeah.
Dander, exactly. Dander is the right word. We're trying to figure out what the dander of this ravening crow is about.
How to make it dusty.
Mm-hmm. Horse blanket. That's horse blanket. That's more on the yeast side. I mean, yeah, ironically earthy. Yeah, you want a must of
Like
some
would a
kind. So something
flaked
dank.
something, like flaked oats or something, give it that mustiness.
Okay, so we'll go with piney to start.
We can get there. We can get some.
Actually.
Ho ho. Fugless.
We always use Fuggles. I'm so
Yeah,
sick
we
of
want
Fuggles.
we keep going back to the Fuggles well.
Something.
How do you feel about Idaho 7?
Well,
Pine,
Idaho 7 kicks ass.
Pine, tropical fruit, mangoes.
Yeah, Idaho 7 is like the belle of the ball right now.
But we could do some.
But pine for the tree angle, it's hard to knock it.
Well, we could go with Chinook, which is spicy and piney.
Ooh. Resinous pine?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we could put a little bit in and go. We could do Magnum, which is black pepper, nutmeg, citrus, spice, super bitter.
Yeah, but that has such a broad spectrum thing. That's the ultimate scavenger hop, right?
Yeah, Gimpy Tet would be another one if we wanted super spicy.
Yeah, we love Tet around here.
Yeah, Magnum, all the things very Crow.
Yeah, Crow is very much a all of the above type organism. God, what did the Silk say? There's some type of feeder. They were talking to me about these birds
Okay.
yesterday. Opportunistic.
Okay.
So it's part and parcel of the scavenging. They're down to eat whatever the fuck. Crows.
Crows.
Yeah. They're just down to clown. They want to get their beak and shit.
I mean, I'm not going to argue it. Like, shit.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So this is typical thrill. This is for those who have been made to eat crow so often.
They're just like, I'm just going to drink it straight.
They tire of the flavor.
Yeah.
Right? They're looking for a new way to get their crow. And, by golly, I think we got it for them. Now, so next up, I mean, there was the choice matrix is still sort of going here, but it's half to Magnum right now.
Half to Magnum. Sounds like we're half to Magnum.
Yeah. Yeah, occultist, exactly right.
Ooh, oh yeah, unsalted peanuts.
It's a one-stop shop.
Yeah. Give it all.
All right, now so it's Magnum. So let's get a yeast. Elliot, just keep working on it. Just keep
past Magnum.
Keep moving. You got it.
Yeah.
Ryan Rogue says, question, Magnum is really potent. Agreed.
Yeah.
Would you limit it to a short boil, mute those IBUs a bit? I have every faith.
What was our IBU?
The EBU on the list is currently 24.
Perfect.
Crow mignon.
Aww.
All right. Yeah. So we need a yeast.
Yeah. What do we? Okay. I would like, first we'd say a Bavarian lager, which is kind of fun. It's going to be full-bodied, rich, and malty.
Mm-hmm.
A Czech Pilsner, which is great. It's dry,
Oh.
it's dry but malty.
We know exactly what that would be. Yeah, it is in fact dry and malty. It's exactly what you think. We've had the occasion recently to have a couple over at Obeck. That's actually now on retail shelves.
Fuck is a Rocky Mountain lager?
It's some kind of Denver thing?
Colorado.
Yeah, it's not an oyster. That's the main thing. That's the takeaway.
It's a goat testicle yeast.
Oh yeah, the inner yeast.
Mm-hmm. And why not an Oktoberfest? Because since we're doing all of these caramely flavors.
Just emphasize it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all winners here. I think this is actually going to be really. This is nice.
Mm.
Tonight we yeast. First we yeast, I think is the official branding. Lots of takers for the Bavarian lager. No, Niekman, they are indeed real. They simply aren't oysters. Yes. Yeah, I'm not. No one's asking any questions about whether or not they exist.
Yeah.
It's just their provenance, really, that we're trying to nail down here.
Yeah.
We know exactly where they come from.
Yeah, so Gimpy Gomer, if the Rocky Mountain one, if it's used in light pilsners, then that's probably not going to be for us. At least not for this build. We want to, if we're going to have those cool dark colors in there, we want to turn them up. We want something to chew on in there. We got some good grains.
I want to know who was the first one that said we're going to put Rocky Mountain oysters on our menu, and this is going to be a thing
forever, and people are going to be talking about it for a long time. I don't know. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna eat them. Like, I don't even want to talk about them.
It's a bridge too far, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Like, and we've eaten some stuff on this program.
Fear is a factor for you.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're prepared. Are they boiled?
Fried.
Like fried?
My guess is fried.
Is it like a Scotch egg type situation? Like, you know?
Yeah, but it's a testicle.
Yeah.
It's a Scotch egg.
It's battered and deep fried.
And then foisted on an unsuspecting public.
You watch Fear Factor, right?
On an unsuspecting pubic.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Why?
You ever watch them eat the giant bison testicles?
No.
No.
What?
No.
They were huge.
I have never seen. So that's probably it. It's probably just a protein source that they're like, we gotta do something with these.
I mean, it looked like
we can't just throw them out. They're like the size of watermelons.
I would eat it.
Oh, hey, so Bavarian lager, we got it now. Next. Yeah, see, Chef Dude knows way more about these boiled, sliced, breaded, fried, at least in my experience. So, holy shit.
Wow, Chef Dude, you got...
They don't taste like anything in particular, just fried. Yeah, okay.
I feel like they have a taste.
I don't think
Chef
so.
Dude, you have a lot of experience eating these things? Like, is this like something you enjoy?
I think they're eating them now. Like,
Yeah.
look at this litany.
People eat them.
Yeah.
They like them.
I fucking beg to differ. I
don't know if I think it's a stunt.
Yeah, I think you're just trying to prove something.
I think it's something to do at the bar.
Yeah.
Now, that said, we have our Crow product. It is done absolutely end to end, but it does need a name. It does need a name. La Crow. I mean, murder.
Nice fading edges. I like the reference. He's one of my favorite villains.
Who?
I can't remember his name, but he always played the villain. He was the villain in The Crow. He played top dollar in The Crow movie. But he was like, I think the sheriff of Nottingham in one of the Robin Hoods. He was like fucking, he was
around.
always the villain, right?
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
We got some good stuff here. Now, Tyrannosaurus, I slightly changed it. I think it was yours. I turned it to just Crow Bar because it's hard to.
This is good.
It's hard to beat.
No. Take that out. We've already done Crow Bar.
We did?
Yeah.
It's done. You messed up bad. You messed up real bad. I'm ashamed.
Rickman was Nottingham. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. You're fine. No, you don't have to do that. That's not necessary. Now, I think we did that one also.
Yeah.
We've been around.
Michael Wincott. There we go. That's
War Priest times. Stop it.
Okay, that's a fun Crow reference, Proto. I'll give you that one.
Oh, Corvid Ale
Ooh, that's good.
on the CW.
Yeah.
Beak performance. Oh, that's really nice, actually.
Manslaughter of crows.
Second-degree murder of crows. Magnifying lens is workshopping it.
Yeah.
The crowing game.
Nice.
Crowed pleaser.
I mean, you just take off
Oh.
crows. Just make it second-degree murder or manslaughter. That's a great fucking beer name.
Yep. We're just going to go with manslaughter. God, that would be an incredible... It's always about, like, the label, right?
Mm-hmm. You could have a tasty label.
Dog wings.
Technically, manslaughter is not a degree of murder.
Crow control. All right, I'm looking for one more zesty one so we can take this whole thing to the hoop.
Take it to the beer on a wire.
Mmm.
Darkwing Muck.
Mr. Crows and me.
Crow Magnum. Wow.
Mr. Crones and me. Crow Magnum.
Isn't it Magnan?
Huh?
Yes. Officially it is.
Oh, the yeast we're
Although I
using.
guess a
The yeast we're
Magnum
using is
like the
Magnum.
size of beer.
Oh, there you go. Right, now try these. Try these zesty gents. And then, of course, once we have ascertained the premium name experience, premium name, whoa, then we're going to bring in our crafting stuff. You're working on some chaos. I'm going to finish up my my character
Yeah.
for the Mech Warrior, Destiny, Time of War, Battletech, RPG, war game stream of a lifetime. I think that's
Shit.
how it's going to go. Beak performance.
Chrome Hounds.
Crow hounds. Nerd.
Yeah, pushing it.
What I like is that you know perfectly well. The vote's already going, but typical Thrill in Times can't stop. They just have to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Your Magnum Cropus.
Wow.
Blood and chrome.
Blood and chrome.
Dude, the best part about
band name calling
this.
it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Rogue Trader is hot shit. That's going to get a lot of people. It's going to show a lot of people corners of the 40K universe that they don't know about it, because that's pretty old school stuff. It isn't just Space Marines.
Yeah.
24/7. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. Even in the Imperium, it's not just Space Marines.
You know, not everybody can be a Space Marine.
Exactly. Very few can, in fact.
Blood Bowl
Oh,
3.
did Blood Bowl 3 just hit? I pre-ordered. Ho ho. Yeah. Piril.
Somebody's doing tonight.
Piril, this is a video game. This is an Owlcat computer RPG, like a Baldur's Gate type thing, except set in 40K. It's going to be pretty good.
Really good.
All right, here. Watch this.
What do you
Ciao.
Woo!
I
What was
know,
it?
Piril. It's going to be nuts. Beak performance.
Oh, hey, that's fun.
You may not like it,
I like it. I think we all like it.
but this is what Beak performance looks like. Now, so we're going to get all of our goodies in here. We're going to whisk away all of these tools of our station as brewmasters. We're going to
Whatever the
bring
hell that beer was.
Indeed. Good. And then we are going to reconfigure this space as a hallowed crafting venue. Making a character, and then I'm going to start snipping out my Exaction Squad from the Soul Shackle box. Thanks so much
I can't wait to see these guys.
to G Dubs for sending that along.
Yeah.
But we will be here in mere moments. Talk amongst yourselves.